Since we've started Traffic Monsoon, PayPal have given me some phone calls here and there as we've increased in revenues. The first time that happened was probably within our first month of being online, and then again another couple months later. A couple months ago, I was assigned an account manager because of how successful the business has been. And just a few weeks ago, I was given a call from my account manager saying, Charles, we need to get some more information from you because how much revenue that you are generating and how many customers you have and everything like that, it's actually become a point where you're basically a partner of PayPal. And that you, for us to continue to do business with you, we need to really get to know who our partner is. They said, please give us as much information about your business, how it works. We need your bank statements. We need all of the processor information that you have. We need your tax information. We need everything. And so I turned in all that information and said, wow, thank you so much for getting back so quickly on all of the information that we asked. It's going to our underwriting team. They're going to be reviewing all of the information. We'll get back with you shortly. The next day or so later, I received another call from my account manager saying, hey, could I call you in an hour or so? I want to review some information with you from the underwriting team. I said, sure, absolutely. And I was looking at my PayPal account, and I was like, it's not limited, so it should be okay. But when he gave me a call, he said, Charles, I just want to let you know that PayPal doesn't usually accept businesses like this. And my heart went cold. My whole body was about to just die right there. But then he said, but we are going to accept Traffic Monsoon. And he said the reason why is because what we've been able to evaluate is that there is absolute low risk on PayPal. Because we actually are generating true profit margins. And that was one of the things that PayPal was able to recognize, is not only do we generate the profit margins, but we keep all that money in reserve in PayPal. So that's something that we're not touching, the money is just there. So that's why when you click on the withdraw button, you get paid instantly. It's because the money's really already there. But they were able to recognize that because those profit margins are true, they are real, and it's a significant profit margin, it causes zero, almost the low risk on PayPal. If we were just barely making it, barely skimming by and paying out as much as what was coming in every single day, then they would just be saying, this is too much risk. But because the risk is so low, we're able to keep PayPal, and there's no foreseeable future that we're ever going to lose PayPal. So that's a really good thing. Something else that I wanted to talk about is what people have been talking about is making $1 a day on each ad pack. Now, just like it said in the disclaimer at the beginning of the presentation, is that this is just for illustration purposes. The actual amount could be higher or lower. But one of the things I've noticed is ever since we've launched, it's been more than $1 a day. So I just think that's just by luck. It's not because that's how the system works. The system is not giving out $1 a day on each ad pack. If we did, then it would be fake money, right? If it was just generated that way. We're actually seeing that sales are created, really generating that revenue, and as we've been growing as a company, that's really the money that's being shared, just like what PayPal was able to discover as we were recently audited fully and completely, is that is real money that is being shared with you. So I don't want people out there saying that you're going to get $1 a day. I want people to just recognize that, based upon a track record, it's been $1 or more so per day. But I don't want people to give the expectation that it'll take 55 days to expire those ad packs, because there's no way to guarantee that. There's no way to do that, because those sales haven't happened yet. But as a company, we've definitely noticed, and this is one of the reasons why PayPal called me, is between 1 month and the other, we actually generated twice as much revenue as we did the previous month. Now, I don't know how many people were here in Birmingham when I showed the back offices. Anyone here want to volunteer?
Yes.
Can you please stand up and share with us what you saw at that meeting, please?
Thank you very much.
And you can share dollar amounts if you'd like as well.
My name is Monsoon. After joining Traffic Monsoon after 1 month, I've been in a leadership meeting in Birmingham, and I saw Charles logged into PayPal account. It was well over $6 million, and then he opened PayPal account. It was well over, I can't remember the figure, but I mean over $1 million. And then he opened the Solid Trust Pay account, and it was well over $1 million. Altogether, the reserve was well over $8 million, which was what was always available for us. Anytime if we want to withdraw, we can withdraw that money. It was 4 months ago. I don't know the figure right now.
I wanted to clarify with everybody is what Amy said before, and what was mentioned in the presentation is that when we had the leadership meeting before, I think it was 3 months after launch, 4 months or something like that after we launched. I came out because people were wondering, is this really a sustained business? And so I went ahead and showed the back offices back then as well. And what I was able to show everyone is that the amount that is on people's accounts, so the total on everyone's account, is really inside the payment processors, plus an additional amount. That's what the reserve is the amount that is beyond what is actually on people's accounts. And that's one of the reasons I think that PayPal was able to say, look, we want to do business with you, because that reserve amount beyond what is on members' accounts, that's what's causing such low risk on PayPal. Now today, that reserve amount is now double. Instead of it being $8 million in reserve, it is $16 million in reserve. So we are in a company, being over a year old, looking around at how everything is working and how we're growing and expanding throughout multiple countries throughout the world and benefiting the lives of many people. This is a very strong company. We have a very solid product. We have great services. We're delivering traffic like crazy. And not only that, we're helping people change their lives, and that's what I'm really excited about too. So thank you very much for being here. I'd like to talk about traffic Monsoon and the good news that we're experiencing. I know that we've been here a long time, and what I want to do is just answer some of the questions that you might have for me here tonight. I'm very honest and transparent. If there's negativity, if there's a problem that you want to voice, I would love to answer that question directly.